It might happen today, but most likely the iOS will happen tomorrow, next day. And the reason why is both builds have been sent to Google and Apple, and we're waiting now for these our partners to approve these builds. Yes. And we know that the process and how far it is with Google, so that's why we can promise you guys that it's gonna be tonight. But iOS, we don't have the measurement of how long it's going to take to approve it yet.
Yes.
So that's something that will happen shortly, but it's not 100% in our control right now. But our job is done. The game is ready for you guys to play it and for you guys to help us make it better. You'll see one of the reasons why we decided not to show you the game today. It's because we've done tons of changes since the last time you've seen it. From the last game, War Room, all the UI has been upgraded, has been changed. Not upgraded, completely changed. There's a lot of other mechanic that has been polished. There's a lot of visual that has been polished. There's a lot of features that we've talked about that you guys haven't seen that is in there. And talking with Mara before he left, these type of new thing, he didn't want us to show it to you. He wants you guys to experiment it.
Yeah, we want to surprise you with all the new features, especially in UI that we have done. And also be prepared for a mail to your email ID that you have sent to us. Like it'll be your Google Play account ID or your Apple account ID. So log into your mail and check for the link. And if you have not received the mail for the beta, you are probably selected for the second wave of beta. So fear not, you will be playing our game in beta. And also, like, get ready to be thrilled.
We have we're gonna have a few cohort like group of players that we will invite each time. The first group that we're inviting today and tomorrow is about 2,000 plus players. And then we're gonna add more and more as we come close to the soft launch, and then when the soft launch happens, then it's the soft launch.
Yes, and this system is basically like to make our game more ready, so that when everyone is playing our beta, we have like a final version to play the game. And we, of course, please give your feedback. It is very important so that this game develops. You are part of our community, and we do like the feedback, and your feedback helps our game grow.
We don't make games for ourselves, we make games for you guys. That's the first thing that the junior dev learns. It's not to make a game for him, but make a game for the community he wants to make a game for. So your feedback is gold for us. So please do it and try to bring constructive feedback. What does it mean really constructive? You can say this is shitty if you want to, that's fine. But constructive, it just means that this is shitty, and here how you should do it for it not to be shitty, you know. So bring a solution or bring a suggestion with it. This is really what's going to help the dev, and the dev are going to be intensely looking at every one of your feedback. I would recommend if you could direct all your feedback into our forum and MADFINGER, because it gets to be very complicated when we trying to aggregate all the feedback from Facebook, from Instagram, from YouTube, from everywhere, and try to aggregate it. It gets quite complicated. So we've built the forum especially for you guys. There's a section for the beta feedback. I've just posted something there just for you guys to see where it is. And yeah, provide very detailed feedback. Try to look if that feedback hasn't been provided before, because again, if there's 10,000 posts to read, and 5,000 is the same issue, then we might miss other issues that are important as well. So try to look if that issue hasn't been brought up first.
Yes, please do play our game. Even playing helps us understand what problems are there with the game and everything like that. And also, it is really good game so far. It just has to reach the final stage. So your experience will be really great if you join and play us in the beta.
You can, one of the things that Jakub and Mara asked me to share with you while they're traveling is the fact that for beta player, I'm not talking about soft launch, I'm talking for beta players, it is a possibility or a probability that your account will be wiped before soft launch. So there is that probability. If we find any huge balancing issue, or we find things, we don't plan to do it, but we might have to do it if we need it. So it's just a warning for you guys that whatever you're doing now until the soft launch, which is coming soon. Have we announced the soft launch? Or we haven't said it? No, we haven't said it? Okay.
It depends on the beta test.
Of course, of course. But I can tell you that I'm pretty sure that the soft launch, from what I've seen so far, and I've been playing a lot of the game, I think the soft launch is going to come very, very soon after. Once the soft launch is there, we won't wipe your account afterwards. So, and obviously, during the beta, we've turned off monetization. So you're not able to buy anything during the beta. It's pure gameplay. Monetization will come later during the soft launch. And when the monetization will come during the soft launch, then of course, once you buy something, it's yours. I told you, at soft launch, we won't wipe account anymore. It's only for the beta. And the beta, the feedback that we're expecting from you is all related to true, pure gameplay. This is the feedback that we really want to have. Throughout the beta, Mara, the game director, or Maz, head of design, or Jakub, might ask the community, might ask you guys to focus on certain aspect of the game. But for now, I asked in the last leaders meeting for the project yesterday, I asked Mara if he wanted you guys to do something specific. He said no, tell them to just play it the way they would play it. So just burn your battery cell phone.
And really thank you for being a lot patient, guys. We really want to get the highest quality game out, and it has taken a while so for beta to come, in fact, for you all. And yes, there is a long way to go also towards the launch. So the plus point is you can enjoy the beta, and
and actually put a little bit of your DNA in Legend by your constructive feedback. Put your DNA, which could be there in the game at launch when we're ready. It's actually not so far off the launch, but it's for you guys, it's going to look very short since you'll be able to play the game. So that's what is important.
Yeah, it's very important in that way. And also, like for the current game players and all that, Halloween is coming up, so we have some special events for you in Unkilled, in Dead Trigger 2, and then also in like zombies are going to have pumpkin heads, and you are going to be shooting them. So we have, even though we have really been busy with Legends, we have come up with something for our games, and also you have discounts in the store, like up to 80% discounts in respective stores, so you can buy things at a very cheap rate.
By the way, guys, you've noticed for the last month and a half, 2 months, that you can save a lot of money during the weekend with MADFINGER, with every weekend having a big sales, going like 80%, 90%, 70%, big reduction on certain items. Well, you can thank him for this. This is Donovan initiative that he worked on with Jakub, and it's proven quite successful. So thank you, guys. It looks like you are enjoying our special discount during the weekend. It's something that Donovan has put together with the team, and so you can thank him from all the saving.
Yes, and so prepare for Halloween. There's going to be some special events for you, Halloween events, and especially in Dead Trigger 2 and Unkilled. And
I've noticed as well, Donovan, I've received from a lot of our Indian, Pakistanis, all this region, a lot of wishes to me for
Diwali.
Diwali.
Yeah. It is Diwali.
Do you know, guys, what Diwali is?
Yeah. Diwali is like the festival of light in our country. Like, so there's huge fireworks going on everywhere, and there's light. They light lamps, and they celebrate the whole day.
Why? What happened? What is Diwali? Is it like Halloween, Christmas, or?
It is like It is a festival of a demon god being defeated, and then light is brought to the people.
That looks like Warhammer 40k. It's like chaos god against the emperor.
So people celebrate with lighting lamps. The fireworks is too good. Like if you find the horizon, it'll be like full of fireworks lit.
Who was the demon? You know?
I forget the name of the demon, in fact.
Do you guys know the demon and who killed it?
You
forgot.
I forgot the.
You're only a pan-European. You're not even in that. And
the story was told to me in school, basically. I kind of remember it. But yeah, everyone celebrates Diwali in India. In the north regions, it's Diwali. In the south regions, it's Deepavali. Deepavali was yesterday, and Diwali is today. And yeah, you get good sweets. If you have any Indian friends, please ask them for some sweets.
So it is a little bit like Halloween. I can't give anything. It's a little bit like Halloween.
Yeah.
So we will take some question right now. Like I said, I really wanted to show you the game, but marketing and Mara asked me not for you guys to discover it by yourself tonight and tomorrow. So unfortunately, I cannot show it to you, but it's amazing. Next Twitch, next week, where the beta is going to be live and Jakub is going to be back, then he's going to go through every single element of the game and all the new features that you guys haven't seen yet. But I can tell you, I'm enjoying playing a lot. There's a lot of very, very cool mechanic. There's one cool mechanic that the lead level designer, Pavel Koten, added in the game that you'll discover when you're almost dead. I don't want to say it, but you'll see the first time it happened to me, I got quite stressed. When you're almost dead, but you're not dead yet, it's a very stressful moment. And especially when you have surrounding enemy everywhere around you. So, so please, if you have any issue with the beta, reach out to customer support. There's a special section for the beta as well. We've triple our customer support team. You should get answer within a day. They're very, very keen. Usually the time to resolution is in hours, not in days. So they're very, very good. And please, guys, try not to use devs or us or marketing for support. We won't do it. We just don't do it. It's not our job, and we don't have the tools on our PCs to do it. When you reach out to us on Facebook, I mean, you're not a stranger, but in our system, we don't have access to all the tool that customer service has. So we can't help you. The only thing that you're doing is taking some times away from us to do other job. So please reach out to, and you won't get an answer. So please reach out to support. Customer service will answer you very, very quickly, very politely as well. And they are all aware and they're waiting for your feedback for beta.
Yeah, and we have a lot of cool things about the game, like tons and tons of gear and character customizations, especially. Like and really fun features coming up like for you in the beta for you to experience. Like we don't want to spoil it for you and showing it to you here.
I'll give you an example of a very cool thing. That's the thing I had planned to do today, was to play duel. So we have a team-based PvP, we have all these things that we talked about, we have co-op and everything, but we have duel as well. So any guys that you meet in the hub, you just challenge them to a duel. And the duel mechanic is very, very good. And once you get into a duel, it doesn't matter which rank or what gear you have, everything is brought back, normalized to rank 1. Yeah. So it's really about the skills. Yeah. So no more big cheaters or things like that. Everything or unfair advantages.
Yes.
Everyone is brought back to all the gears. Everything is brought back to rank 1. So it's only about skills.
Yeah.
And the game is fair, free to play, right? It's FF2P, so fair, free to play. We don't sell any powers. Someone that spends $1 million in the game and someone that spends $0, if the guy at $0 has more skills, he's going to beat the guy that spent $1 million. Simple as that.
Yes.
So
skills are not monetized. It's based on your progression in the game, and duels, you're made equal in duels.
Yeah, that's Go ahead.
Yeah, we do care about the player experience a lot, and yes, so if and also we have a very good anti-cheat system. So there will be no cheaters basically in the game, so you can
Don't
enjoy.
say that, because there'll be no cheater in the game. Touch wood. Don't call them. Don't call them.
No. We are not saying that you're cheaters in the set. We are saying that yes, we strive hard to make the game cheat free.
Yeah, exactly. That's a better statement, because it's running races.
Yeah.
It's a running races.
Yeah.
I think we've covered most of the point. So
yes. Is there
questions?
Questions?
Anza, can you share
any questions from the community?
Okay. Super.
Yeah.
One of the things that you'll discover that I really enjoyed the game is how the story are attached to each other. So as an example, this is something that is very specific to Marek design style, where it is an ego fest for the character. So not only related to the fame mechanic, but the whole game is made to make you feel good and to make you feel awesome and to make you feel epic. And it's funny because when we play, I play about 2-3 hours a day, and when I play, I've been playing for 2-3 hours a day since 2-3 months, and because we're playing only with the devs, often I'm on an instance in the hub where I'm the one that has the most fame, and I'm finishing mission and I have the most fame in the hub, and when I arrive, the whole hub, all the screens, everything showing my character going, yeah, and then there's paparazzi drone taking my picture.
The emojis are fun.
Exactly. And then my statue is appearing in gold in the middle of the hub. I just find this very very amazing. And this is something like when we say players first. This is something that is very very the player-centric design. Is really something that is an USP of Mara's style of design, and I really think you guys are gonna enjoy it. Okay.
Any
leftover from Legend for okay, so guys, a video game for you is something that is very emotional, because you fall in love with it, your friends are in it, you really it becomes part of your hobby, it's become part of your social life. We understand this, and it is the same for us, because that's why we joined the industry. That said, to be able to make these great games, we need to be profitable. We need to make money, and to make money, we need to make business decision, not only emotional decision. So a game that is 5-6 years old has challenges, as technological challenges, because a lot of the things that we used to make that game back in the time don't exist anymore. There's a lot of things that we need to adapt. Stores are changing, we need to change them. So just to maintain the game without any additional content in the store takes us lots of time, lots of energy. And obviously the game revenue after 5 years declines. It's just the nature of everything, basically. So we get to a point where we have to make decision. Are we a studio that's going to rework our old game for 20 years? Or are we a studio that we can create new titles? And guess what dev prefers? If you were an artist, would you want to rework your painting for 10 years? Or do you want to make another painting to express a different emotion? And that's exactly what is happening with every game studio. And so Shadowgun is still live, it's still working, and we have resources allocated to it. We are improving it. I'm talking about Dead Zone. We are improving it, but we cannot do it at the same rhythm as we're building new games, because it just doesn't make any commercial sense.
When you play, you do find a little remnants of Shadowgun, and the game is also the Shadowgun Dead Zone. I mean, when you play in Legends, you find little remnants of the Shadowgun universe, and in sense, and the inspiration is taken from the Shadowgun Dead Zone game. but but there is a lot of things that that has come up that is even way better than the Shadowgun Dead Zone in the game. So you are in for a way better experience than Shadowgun Dead Zone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yes, there is resources available for our older titles, not just Dead Zone, by the way, for the Trigger 2, the Trigger 1, Samurai, all our game.
Yes.
But you have to trust us that we have to make the best business decision within what is okay emotionally, you know, but we cannot just rework our old game over and over and over again.
Yes.
If ever, and I'm not saying this is just completely random thought, you know, but we would have a better return on investment to remaster an old game versus to fix it.
To fix a game is very difficult.
I'm not saying we're going to remaster Dead Zone. Don't get me. I'm not saying we will ever remaster any of our old game. But I'm saying if we were to do something at one point, remastering is a way better approach than pick and choosing thing, especially for a game that is over 5 years old.
Yes. When will it be available for PC? No.
So, guys, we have to change nomenclature. Okay. What does it mean, PC and console? And it's basically what it means today. It's the size of the screen I can play the game.
Yeah.
Am I right? That's all it means. And I've been at home. I've been playing Legend with my Shield device on a 60-inch TV.
Oh, that's cool.
So I've been playing the game on a 16-inch with a gamepad. That's how I play at home. So when you say PC, it could be PC Steam, it could be PC Game Room, it could be PC. But basically, if you have an Android Shield connected to your PC screen, well, just so PC for us is it's more about a business market, and that business market, there's so many first-person shooter games there in the PC market that we would be a drop in a big sea of big titles. We're talking about titles with production costs of over $100 million, and we're an indie studio. This is not our market. So
and the experience is more fun on your mobiles. So like I don't know about if technology exists that you can play by connecting to a PC. Yes, there is to a screen, but yeah, you can connect a gamepad and play. Yes, yeah, there are so many options available for you. And
the iPhone, you can plug your iPhone into your monitor and use your iPhone as a remote control.
If you want the big screen experience, there are these nice ways for you.
Yep. So but to make what is it called? Not original, but looking for a word. Native. To make a native PC version of the game, it's not in our plan right now. So we're really focusing on iOS and Android, and then we'll look afterward for other platforms like Game Room, Facebook Game Room, or the Switch, or any other platform. We'll look afterwards. But for now, it's Android and iOS, both mobile or on a big screen with Apple TV as well as iOS TV. Is Beta going to have graphic setting? I saw it, but I'm not sure if it's my version that has it or it's going to be. I'm not sure. If it doesn't have graphic setting, it means that it's only the highest setting.
But the game is planned to have graphic setting.
The plan will have graphic setting for sure, but I'm not sure if it's going to be in the beta.
Yeah.
There is a full storyline, and this is the thing I was telling you about in terms of the design. Lee, our writer, we should invite him. He's very shy, but we should.
We can have a stream surely, like, and when the story and all that.
Exactly.
But we don't want to reveal anything right now, so maybe in a later stage.
Because we want you guys to discover, and then yes, there is the big, I would say, military or conquest storyline, or the battle and everything in terms of the storyline, but it's epic and it's fun, but it's every single other small story that you discover within the game that it makes it very, very funny. The tone of humor is always there.
Yes.
But not cheesy. Well, a little bit sometimes, you know.
It's fun.
Yeah, when John Slades tells you, "Oh, I love this tune," when you're in the elevator and then you're listening to the elevator music, and then John Slade tells you, "Oh, I love this tune." You know, so there's a little bit of chasiness, but just the right amount.
Yeah, there has to be some craziness with MADFINGER games. Come on, guys.
Yeah, we're mad, right?
Will it work on 1 GB RAM?
I think so, but this I'm not a tech guy, so this is something I would have to double check. And I'm not sure that our final requirements are done. Beta is part of why we need beta. It's to tune our final requirement. But I heard that most likely it will work with 1 gig RAM.
Yes.
The original Shadowgun
Store, because it's a 32-bit game currently, so we are working on preparing an update because iOS does not support 32-bit.
The new iOS store.
The new iOS store, the iOS 11. So yes, we are preparing a version for it so that we can update it on the new store, and we'll be sure updating it soon. Is game work in my Android TV? Yes. Yep, you can play on Android TV.
Maybe not on a Chromecast, on an old Chromecast or something like that. You need an Android TV that I'd say within the last year or so. We haven't come out with the minimum spec for Android TV, and we're not supporting Android TV or Apple TV during the beta. We're only going to start supporting it during the soft launch. So just because we want to focus on one thing at a time.
How will Shadowguns of the Week get access? Oh yes, Shadowguns of the Week will get access at the first phase of the beta. So expect a mail anytime today, or if you're a Shadowgun of the Week, or tomorrow. Surely within this week you will receive a mail. And
how many players can team up in co-op?
4v4.
4v4.
No, co-op, sorry. Co-op 4. For PvP, it's 4v4. For co-op, 4 people can. Yeah.
We have a team. Actually, you guys have a team for focusing on older game.
Yes,
we have a team. The head of that team, or I'd say the head of that responsibility, is Pavel. So he's the one in charge of protecting and enhancing our old game revenue. And it's important because our old game revenue is what is paying the development of Legend. So that's why it's very important. What?
You want to
maybe I can tease. Maybe I can just tease. Okay, maybe we can just tease.
Play a little.
We can play a little. Thank you.
Yep.
You want me to stick a cable inside? Okay. There we go. So. Huh? I won't show the thing that he doesn't want me to show. So I'm just gonna tease and show a little bit what it is. So
this is.
iPad has a different resolution. That's why you see the black bar on the side, because it's an iPad.
Yeah.
So here you can see Sheriff. And did you notice that when you come close to Sheriff, he starts talking to you? Well, if I had more fame, he would get more excited. This is one part of when I told you it's a player-centric design that Mara brand of design is. Well, it's part of it. And then here you can recognize our friend John Slade.
Yes, as you asked remnants from Shadowgun Dead Zone, we have Slade here.
Yeah. So and then I'll go. Can I go back? Okay, and make. I'm only paid $150 a day. Man. Okay, if it crashes on my name creation, we're gonna have a big problem.
What's Slade saying?
He said, "This is my first check. He doesn't want me to starve to death." Thank you, Slade. Go back every day. Standard rate isn't much, but it's better than a kick in the teeth. Come back every day for your next check. Fight hard, party harder. So I won't show you more because then the UI will appear. One of the very key element about the game, I don't know if in other no voice acting. There's a few voice sometimes, but very rare. Voice acting or adding voice to a mobile game, it gets heavy and complicated, and it's not something that you guys have asked us in the past. What was I saying before that? I was saying about
not showing different things, and that.
No, there was something important I want to say
about.
Oh yeah, okay. So I don't know if we talked about it in the other stream, but one of the things that MADFINGER has done in the past, but the 4 founders of MADFINGER and all our dev hated this. We did it because we're a business and we did to do it. All the reward video and the cheesy marketing technique that you see in most mobile game.
So they won't be here. Yeah.
For Legend, the way we're gonna do it, we built a team. Again, Pavel is the head of that team. Where you see these billboards, we are selling these billboards or renting these billboards per month to big brands, Red Bull, Nvidia, Razer, Apple, Google. We're trying to sell it to everyone as we're renting them monthly, the same way that billboard rent their space in Times Square in New York. It's basically the same mechanic. And this way, basically you'll see ad in the hub, but not polluting your gameplay. And these brands will actually, I'm not going to tell you, but they'll have a positive impact on your gameplay. So basically, our approach is transforming advertiser from the villain in games to the hero, to the good guy.
And
so
you get uninterrupted shooting. So you can just play like that. It doesn't interrupt with your progress in gameplay.
Exactly.
It's for you. It's for the best experience for you.
And we see there's already name there. Oh, there's empty room. Cool. So I don't want to show you too much again because especially the UI. So you recognize her here, and this is here. You're gonna get specific contract that well, this guy doesn't. Thank you. Thank you. I guess I'm not ranked high enough. You're gonna get contract from right now. These companies are company in the lore of Legend, but as we go and as we sign real advertiser, you might actually do contract for Samsung or for Razer or for. So we're adding real contract and real sponsor. So that's something that. Most likely, you guys are gonna enjoy it.
So guys, again to repeat to you the information for the fans who just join us. Like, beta will be ready to maybe by today for Android, and for iOS it will be most probably tomorrow. So emails will be sent to your IDs that we submitted to us. For App Store, it is your App Store ID, and for Google Play, it is your Google Play account ID. So check to that email ID, and you'll have the link to the beta to play. And most importantly, please enjoy a game and send feedback. How we can improve it. Your feedback helps the game grow. Yes, and Miguel, we can go ahead with the game.
I think that's it. I think we're good. I don't want to show too much because again, we're hidden a lot of stuff from the. We've updated a lot of stuff from the last time that you saw, and it's important for us that we don't. How you called it? Spoil. We don't spoil it. If it was like in a month, we would show you, but it's because it's happening like within. I don't know. I'll know when I get out of the room. I'll find out.
Miguel, I'll give you the honor of presenting the Shadowgun of the Week.
Shadowgun of the Week?
Yep. So Shadowgun of the week is
Ek Dumre.
Hey.
I hope I pronounced your name correct. Ek Dumre. Ek Dumre is the new Shadowgun of the week. I've had a few congrats. I don't know why. Congrats. I've seen a lot of your posts, but do you know why he was named? Jakub named him.
Jakub named him.
So I swear, sorry guys.
Sorry guys.
Sorry guys. We don't know why. But congrats.
Congrats. Yeah.
Jakub will inform the community as soon as we can reach out, and we'll let you know why Ek won the Shadowgun of the week. But Jakub gave us this before leaving last night or this morning.
I'm guessing the reason it'll be that you have been a very good fan and supported our game and. Yes, and Shadowguns of the week, you will be getting access to the first phase of the beta, and many of you will be getting access in the first phase of the beta. And if you're not getting access on the first phase, please don't be afraid. You will get access on the second phase. We are making sure that everyone gets access in different phases, and the reason being that we want to improve the experience till when finally everyone will get access to play. So yes, please play, please share your feedback, and
then one of the first when we bring cohort to the game, we're intelligent about who we bring, so that's why we send a questionnaire, because we want to eliminate issues that or how can I say, not eliminate issues, but reduce the amount of variable that we don't know. To be able to understand why there is an issue. So as an example, for the first cohort, we are inviting 2,000 plus, and those guys are, there's two things that they have in common besides Shadowgun of the week. That's another difference. But the guys that we invited that are not Shadowgun of the weeks have powerful devices and are in a zone where there's very good internet. So these are the two, because we want to make sure that on powerful device where there's good internet, if everything works well, then it's all about optimization when we get to issue other places. If you are Shadowgun of the week and you get access to the game and you live at the top of the Himalaya, if you bring a ticket to support because you're having issue, lags, or things like that, please mention to them where are you located and mention to them the type of infrastructure around you, because that's important. It's a mobile game. It's not every internet is equal, unfortunately.
And also, we would like to see across all devices. So the selected is like a variety of devices.
Yep.
Also, like and the phases are different. Also, some for all devices and all that. I'm sure the people who are choosing have identified a complete strategy so that we improve the game completely. Yes, I'm sure they have. And for now, we can say this. We can wrap up.
Yeah, we can wrap up.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Thank you for your patience. Be mad, stay mad, and beta is coming before midnight if you're on Google, and maybe tonight or most likely tomorrow if you're iOS. All right. We love you all. Be mad. Take care, guys. Ciao.
Ciao.